Emily, help me out.
Rachel, what's going on?
I might be in serious trouble.
What happened?
I tried borrowing money from the loan company I usually use. Then, they mentioned that my credit history had some issues, and that's why they couldn't approve me. I thought it couldn't be true, so I went to a bunch of other loan companies, but they all said the same thing.
Wait, does that mean...
I can't even get a credit card. No one's willing to lend me any money. Could it be I'm on some kind of blacklist?
Yeah, you're definitely on it.
So that's why. Emily, you'll help me, right?
Help you? How?
I want you to lend me some money.
What?
$500 will do. No, 300. No, even 100 would be fine. Please, lend me some money.
Absolutely not.
Why not? It's only $100.
You haven't even paid back the $1,000 I lent you before. If you really want to borrow money, pay that back first.
Wait, haven't I paid you back yet?
Nope, you haven't paid back a single cent. I've messaged you several times to return it, but you just ignore it. I was starting to give up, and now you're asking for more money? Stop messing around.
I'm not messing around. I really want to pay you back, but I just haven't had enough money on hand.
That's exactly what I mean by messing around. I bet you spent all the money you borrowed on fan stuff again, didn't you?
But I can't help it. I want to support my favorite, Taylor Swift. As a fan, I want to be there for her as much as possible.
Then earn the money yourself if you want to support her. And if you can't, then it's time to stop being a fan.
No way, no way, no way. Taylor's my emotional support.
Then let Taylor be your support and pay me back. Until I get back the $1,000 I lent you, I'm not lending you another cent. So I expect a prompt repayment.
What? You're so stingy, Emily.
Emily, I heard from Rachel. You turned her down when she asked to borrow money? Yeah, I turned her down. What's wrong with you? Your sister is in trouble, and you're not helping her out? As her big sister, you should help her a little. What? Why am I the one getting blamed here? It's because you're being cold to Rachel. Sisters should help each other. You say help each other, but Rachel has never helped me out, not once. She's always broke, begging me to lend her money. I'm the one struggling because I haven't been paid back. Emily, you have a job and make money, so a little delay in repayment shouldn't matter. You're being so petty. But paying back borrowed money is just common sense. Rachel works too, doesn't she? She really needs the money right now. Even if she needs it, she's just using it for fun. As her parent, you should stop her from wasting money on her fan stuff. Fan stuff, you say? How can you say that? Her fan activities are her whole reason for living. Rachel, who couldn't even keep a job, has been working seriously ever since she met her favorite artist. There's no way I can take away something that gives her life meaning. Even though she's working seriously, she's blowing all her paychecks on Taylor Swift and ends up broke in no time. So what? It's her money and she can spend it however she wants. But she's not earning enough, so she's borrowing money from all over the place, isn't she? You live with her, so you know that, right? She's even on the blacklist now, you know? Of course I know that. We've gotten a few demand letters sent to the house, too. You really need to stop babying her. You've always been soft on Rachel, but As her parent, isn't it about time you got mad about this? What? You're just a kid. Don't tell me what to do. Just help her out. It wouldn't hurt to lend her a little more money. Absolutely not. Common sense says paying back what you owe comes first. And even if she does pay it back, I'm never lending her money again. You've always been greedy about money. That's because I've had a sister who's irresponsible with money, living near me the whole time. Whenever she gets a chance, she tries to take money out of my wallet, and she borrows my favorite clothes and bags without returning them. Huh? You're sisters. It's fine to share clothes and bags. With Rachel, it's not sharing. She just keeps everything for herself. And even if it were just stuff, fine. But taking money is crossing the line, even for sisters. She's only borrowing a little. It's not a big deal. She can pay it back later, so it's fine. You're so stingy. That's the thing with Rachel. She doesn't pay it back. If being stingy means I'm protecting my money, then I'm fine with that. Seriously, why have you always been such a pain to deal with? Rachel has always been so cheerful and obedient, always listening to what we said. But you were always grumpy, never smiled, and unlike Rachel, you were always rebellious. How could anyone be cheerful in a household like this? Enough! I'm really pleading with you here, but you still won't lend a hand. Honestly, I'm over it. There you go again, acting like I'm the bad guy. Shut up! I don't care about someone who can't think of anyone but themselves. I'm not leaving you a single bit of the family inheritance. Excuse me? People who refuse to give money to others won't receive any in return either. I'll make sure your father leaves a proper will. He'll say that a stingy daughter who doesn't care about her family won't inherit anything. Rachel, I have something I want to ask you. What is it? Why did you come to my place? Huh? Oh, well... I saw you on the doorbell camera and it surprised me. Why did you suddenly show up? You must have had a reason to come see me, right? It's nothing. I just happened to be nearby, so I thought I'd drop by. I was wondering how you were doing, but then I realized it's a weekday, so you'd be at work and not home. Sorry for dropping by so suddenly. Happened to be nearby? It takes hours to get from our parents' house to my place in New York City. You didn't just happen to be nearby, did you? Actually, there was a tailor event happening. It's so convenient to live in the city at times like this. Living out in the country means I'd have to spend extra on travel costs. More fan activities. You really keep doing this, even though you don't have any money. Yeah, I know. Even I don't know where I'm getting the money from. Well, I better head back to the house. See you later, Emily. Wait, Rachel, isn't it about time you told the truth? Huh? What do you mean, the truth? You went into my room without permission, didn't you? You've got a spare key to the house, and you used it to sneak into my room, didn't you? What are you talking about? I know we're family, but I wouldn't just sneak into your room like that. But there's something strange. Things in my room were slightly moved around. Well, maybe you're just imagining it. I'd like to think so, but the magazines on the table were turned the other way, and the dresser drawer was slightly open. I'm telling you, you're imagining things. You're so uptight. I clean my room every morning before I go to work, so I notice even the smallest changes. But it's not a big deal if the drawer's a little open. Maybe it just opened naturally, like from a breeze or something. The real issue is that my credit card is missing. The card that I always keep in a specific place is completely gone. Wait, I think that's probably just a mistake. It's not a mistake. I don't normally use that card, so I made sure to keep it safe. It was tucked away deep in the shelf and now it's gone. So what's the story? It's time to confess. You're the one who took the card, aren't you?
Damn it! Jesus, so you figured it out, huh? Why didn't you just say so from the beginning?
Why are you acting like it's no big deal? Did you really go into my room without permission? And you took my credit card too?
Yeah, I did. But I couldn't help it. It's not every day you get to go to a concert where you can meet Taylor Swift in person. As a fan, I absolutely had to be there. I wanted Taylor to know who I am.
And how does that involve my credit card? You could have just bought some merch at the concert.
You don't get it at all, Emily. If I did that, she'd never notice me among all the other fans. To get Taylor to recognize me, it takes money. VIP seats, signed merch, I had to buy it all.
Listen, maybe if you had money to spare, but you're so broke you're on a blacklist, right?
That's why I borrowed your card, Emily.
What? Wait, did you use my credit card to buy VIP tickets? You used someone else's card without permission?
Yeah, I used your card for Taylor Swift. It totaled $20,000, so I'm counting on you to cover it.
What? $20,000?
Thanks to you, I had the best time ever. The singing, the performance, it was all perfect. I'm on cloud 9.
No way. Spending $20,000 for a celebrity?
What people value is different for everyone. I think it's wrong to criticize someone for that.
You've got to be kidding me. If you want to say stuff like that, use your own money.
But I don't have my own money anywhere. And you wouldn't lend it to me even if I asked nicely. So this was my only option.
Seriously, get a grip. Do you even realize what you've done?
Come on, don't be so mad. What's done is done. I mean, I do feel like paying it back when I can.
You only feel like it, huh?
But hey, for just $20,000, your adorable little sister got to feel so happy. As my sister, you should be glad for me.
What?
Anyway, you've got the rest covered, right? $20,000 is going to be pulled from your account soon. Make sure there's enough in there so it doesn't bounce. Oh, and of course, I'll pay you back. It might be in my next life, though, but it's fine, right? $20,000 for your sister's happiness isn't a big deal, right?
Just so you know, I can't pay $20,000.
Huh? What are you talking about? I used your card, so it's going to be pulled from your account whether you like it or not.
I'm more of a cash person, though.
What?
So no need to pay me back. Just tell the person handling the card payments about it.
Wait a second. What do you mean by that? I used the credit card that was at your house, right? The card was in your name, of course. So the payment should be coming from your account, right?
That credit card you used without permission? It's actually Dad's family card.
What?
So the payment is coming from Dad's account. I have nothing to do with the bill.
What? That card belongs to Dad?
Wow, you spent $20,000. I'm pretty sure Dad's going to be furious about this.
No! Why do you even have something like that? I didn't get a family card from Dad.
Well, you've been living at home this whole time. There's no need for you to have a card, right?
Huh?
As for me, I started living on my own and working right after graduating from college. I think Dad was worried about me. He gave it to me saying, "Use this if something ever happens."
That's so unfair. So have you been using Dad's card however you wanted this whole time?
Don't lump me in with you. I only use it in emergencies, just like I promised Dad. But since no emergency has come up, I haven't used it once.
No way! You have a dream car that you can use anytime for anything, and you haven't touched it? Is there anyone who could resist that?
You're looking at her. I'm more of a cash person.
Wait, in this day and age? Why?
I've never been good with cards. You see, with a card, you can't see the amount of money you're spending right away, right? So it messes with your sense of how much you're using.
But isn't that super convenient? You don't have to count cash every time.
Some people might feel that way, but to me, it's the opposite. It's scary. When I go shopping and see things I want, I tend to grab them. If I pay with a card, I lose track of how much I'm spending and think, I'm still okay. But then, when the bill comes, I realize I've spent way more than I thought.
Yeah, I guess that could be surprising later.
That's why I've always been a cash person. With cash, I can only spend what I have on hand, so it helps me manage my money better. I can see the money physically disappearing, so it keeps me from wasting it. That's why, even though Dad gave me his card, I've never used it.
I see. I can't imagine living like that.
Well, you're probably the exact opposite of someone like me, who blows money on fan stuff. Cards are convenient, but for me, they're scary because I might spend money needlessly.
Hey, Emily, I just want to double check something. The card's payment is really going to come out of Dad's account, right?
Yes. So by the end of the month, $20,000 will disappear from Dad's account.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Dad's already mad at me for being on the blacklist. He made me promise not to cause any more financial trouble. And he said if I mess up again, he'll throw out all my merch.
You should start saying your goodbyes to your merch while you still can.
No, I don't want to do that.
Even if you don't want to, you're the one who broke your promise to Dad.
But, do you know how much I've poured into those things? Throwing away my merch is unthinkable. They're the symbols of my love for Taylor.
Anyway, I'll be sure to report everything to Dad. I don't want him thinking I was the one who used the card.
What?
Also, I'll need you to return the spare key. I don't want it being used for any more break-ins. I'll talk to Dad about all of this too. Well, see ya. Emily, do exactly as I say right now.
What? What do you mean?
You're going to withdraw $20,000 from your account and give it to me. Got it?
Excuse me?
It's to protect Rachel. You're going to cover for her. Then I'll quietly deposit it back into Dad's account. That way, Rachel's spending spree won't be found out. What? Why do I have to go along with something like that? And you're still siding with Rachel even after she used Dad's card? I don't get why you're so desperate to help her. Well, what's wrong with trying to protect my precious daughter? Sure, it was wrong for her to use someone else's card, but if you had just lent her the money in the first place, this wouldn't have happened. Funny, I'm your daughter too, right? Yet you're asking me to pay $20,000? Does that mean I'm not as important to you as Rachel? Well, Why don't you be honest, honey? At this rate, your own spending will be exposed too. So, you're desperately trying to cover it up, even if it means sacrificing your daughter.
What?
I thought you'd finally apologize to me alongside Rachel, but I never expected you to drag Emily into this too. Honey, I'm truly disappointed in you. Wait. Is that you, darling? Why are you suddenly appearing in Emily's WhatsApp? Emily reached out to me. I heard about Rachel's spending and I came over right away.
No way.
I thought it'd be better for us to talk about this face to face. As a parent, I need to make sure of a few things. Well, darling, did you just mention my spending? So, how much do you know exactly? I know everything. I thought it was suspicious how you never scolded Rachel for her reckless spending and kept siding with her. I had a bad feeling, so I checked the account I left in your care, and I was shocked. I never imagined that you two were pouring huge amounts of money into this fan obsession. No way! So you know everything? Your favorite darling is some handsome singer, right? I don't fully understand it, but it looks like whenever there's a live stream, you're always sending out social tips. You've also been hiding a ton of merch in your room, trying desperately not to let me find it. It looks like you've really invested a lot into those pricey social tips.
Everything's been exposed.
We've lived together for so many years. There's no way you could hide it from me. Plus, I've been checking the account details pretty closely.
You have? But then why didn't you say anything until now? I've spent quite a bit, honestly.
Well, you've supported me as a stay-at-home mom for years. Before all this, you were really good about being frugal. So I figured I could overlook a bit of spending.
Wait, does that mean you're going to forgive me for what I've spent?
Yeah, if the spending stayed within reasonable limits. But you've crossed the line, so no, I can't let this one slide.
Cross the line, you say?
I actually found out about your spending and immediately consulted a lawyer. I had them calculate how much of our assets would be divided in case of a divorce. I decided that as long as your spending stayed within that amount, I'd let it go. But if you went over that account, I'd file for divorce.
What?
And guess what? You crossed the line this month. Congratulations, honey. We're getting divorced.
What? Wait, why are you saying congratulations? I don't feel happy at all.
I just can't stay married to someone who spends recklessly beyond limits. The divorce paperwork is already prepared. As soon as I'm done talking with Emily, I'll head home, and we can begin discussing the details of the divorce.
No, I don't want a divorce. I'll apologize for the money. I'm sorry for spending it without permission.
I don't want to stay married to you either. At this rate, you'll drain all the money I've saved for retirement.
I promise, I won't do it again. Please, just reconsider the divorce.
Why would I believe that? Do you even realize how much you've selfishly spent?
Well,
have your things packed by the time I get home. I'm absolutely going through with this divorce. No apology is going to change that.
Emily, I need to ask you something.
What's going on? Why are you calling so early?
Please, let Mom and me move into your place.
What?
We got kicked out by Dad. I've never seen him so furious. He didn't listen to any of our excuses. He told us to take what we could carry and leave immediately.
That's still pretty kind of him, don't you think? I heard he's going to pay off the $20,000 he spent.
He said he deducted from my inheritance, and he also said he's cutting ties with me. There's nothing kind about that.
It seems like Dad thinks Mom's part of the assets has already been settled, so she ended up with nothing and got booted out as well.
So Mom and I decided we're going to make a big move to New York. It's too embarrassing to stay around our hometown after being kicked out. In New York, we won't have to worry about a place to stay since you have an apartment and there are jobs. Plus, there are plenty of events for my favorite celebrity.
You're still going to keep up with fan activities in this situation?
At this point, our favorite is all we have left. So we're heading to your place now. Make sure there's space for us to live.
What makes you think you can just move in with me?
Huh? Well, New York rent is super expensive, and we can't afford to rent right now. Plus, we're family, so of course we'd live together, right?
I'm no longer living in my apartment. I've moved out.
What?
I'm actually planning to move back home.
Why?
Dad told me he was kicking you two out, so I figured if you're not there anymore, I might as well go back. Honestly, I'm more comfortable in the relaxed countryside than in the city, and thankfully I can work completely remotely.
What? Why is this happening all of a sudden? You haven't come back home since you started working.
That's because you were there. Every time we met, you kept begging, "Lend me some money." It was so annoying that I avoided you. The main reason I moved to New York was so I wouldn't have to see your face. But now that the troublemakers are leaving home, I can finally go back in peace.
No way! So what are we supposed to do? Mom's been a stay-at-home wife, so she doesn't have a job or any money. And I'm broke too. Not to mention, I quit my job just to move.
So you're both jobless. Why don't you build a cardboard house under a bridge or something?
What?
And make sure you find jobs quickly. Rent a place and support each other. Oh, and don't forget to pay me back, of course.
Wait, hold on. Are you really going to abandon me and Mom? Your little sister and mother are in so much trouble right now.
Well, I've had plenty of trouble because of both of you, so...
No way.
I'll handle Dad, but in return, you'll take care of Mom, okay? How about we each take care of our families in our own styles?
Wait, Emily. Mom and I can't survive on our own.
After that, Rachel and Mom ended up crashing at a relative's house in New York. I thought they had both given up their fan activities and were working seriously. But it turns out the two of them didn't learn their lesson. They lied to their relatives, saying things like, "We don't have money for medical bills," to borrow more money, and kept going to fan events while also sending out social tips. Eventually, the relatives got furious and kicked them out. Since then, both Rachel and Mom started working part-time, and now they're renting a small apartment together. They're barely making ends meet with rent, so they can no longer spend money on their favorite celebrity. Now they're both lamenting that if this keeps up, their favorites will end up hating them. But people who spend other people's money on fan activities aren't real fans. I just hope they can live without causing trouble for anyone else from now on.
Hey, Mom. Is everything okay? Are you stuck in traffic or something?
No, what are you talking about?
Mom, where are you?
Oh, God. Why are you asking me so many questions? Where do you think I am?
Just answer my question, Mom. We don't have time for this. The ceremony is about to start.
Oh, stop it.
My fiancé's parents are already at the venue. You need to hurry, Mom. I told you to be there early, right? Please, just tell me where you are now. You're an hour late. The wedding starts in half an hour.
Listen, we've decided not to attend your wedding.
What? Why?
Why? Because we don't want to. It's such an embarrassment to attend your wedding as parents. Well, let me make this clear. Emma's my beautiful daughter. Always has been. But you're not my daughter. I never considered someone like you, an ugly duckling, to be my daughter.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. I've been feeling this way for a long time. Unlike your sister, you're ugly and unbearable to look at. You're so good at studying and graduating from a prestigious college. But you know what? You always look down on people. After you started your PhD, your attitude got worse. You started doing some kind of weird research in college. You think you're better than us. But you're ugly and nobody loves you.
Why are you saying this now? It's my special day. My research is something that can help people in the future. Even my thesis is...
See?
What?
You love to brag about your stupid thesis. Because that's the only thing you've got. Seriously, you should fix your attitude.
Mom.
Meanwhile, your sister is so beautiful inside and out. All the bad parts of the genes went to you.
How can you say such a horrible thing?
I'm just telling you the truth. Besides, who wants to marry someone as ugly as you? The guy who wants to marry you is probably an ugly weirdo, too. Probably he's a nerd who lives in the basement or something. Seriously, there's no reason for me to attend such a wedding of losers. More like it's embarrassing to be there. I already decided not to attend your wedding. Nothing you can do now. So please stop bothering me.
Mom, you don't love me? It's your daughter's wedding.
I never loved you. I don't even want to consider you as my daughter.
You never loved me? Okay. I hope you won't regret what you said.
What? Oh, don't make me laugh. Why would I regret telling you the truth? See, you're doing this again. Who do you think you are? Just shut up. I don't even want to see your face anymore.
Hey, Ella. Did you hear anything from Mom and Dad? If not, I'll call them. Emma, Mom replied to me just now. They're not coming to my wedding. What? Why? Well, she told me it was such an embarrassment to attend my wedding.
What?
Did Mom really say that? Yeah, she told me that she never loved me because I am ugly and look down on people. She told me that she didn't want to consider me her daughter anymore. Just as usual, she never cares about me, even on my special day. Look, Ella, everything she said is not true. You're beautiful inside and out. I don't think you look down on people either. You are dedicating yourself to helping others, right? Mom just doesn't know that. You are the most beautiful girl that I know. Thank you, Emma. But I feel bad for Chris's parents. They came early to meet our parents, you know. They've been asking me what's going on. I don't know what to say to them. Just tell them everything. You've already told them about Mom and Dad before, right? They're going to be your in-laws. I'm sure they'll understand. Everything will be fine, Ella. Thank you. But I can't ever forgive Mom. It's your big day. So she thinks we still don't know about the truth, huh? I guess so. It really disgusts me that she's acting like this. I will talk to them. Just focus on your wedding today, okay? Emma, thanks for always being here for me. Of course. You're my sister. I love you so much.
I hope you won't regret what you said. What's that supposed to mean? Did you think I would attend the wedding if you used Emma? I know what you are thinking. Why do you always rely on Emma? You're so immature. All you can do is rely on people and look down on them. You don't have to say it like that. It's not like I'm relying on her. Yes, you are. Just so you know, you can't ever be like Emma. Just look at yourself in the mirror. You can't ever be happy. Ever. You will spend your miserable life forever. You think you can change your life by focusing on your studies or something. But do you really think that could change your life? No way. No matter how many papers you write, ugly people are always losers.
I don't think just because I look ugly, I will have a miserable life. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. Also, Emma was always there for me. And she said I was beautiful inside and out.
Don't make me laugh. She's just taking pity on you for being born ugly. You are ugly inside and out. Don't be delusional. Have you met Emma's boyfriend? I think his name was Chris or something. Do you know how charming he is? That proves that she has a pretty face. If Emma was ugly like you, she could never date a guy like that. I can't believe you made her lie that you are beautiful. Why don't you just accept the reality? You are ugly and nobody loves you. Just because your sister said you're beautiful, you got carried away. None of that is true. I'm pretty sure Emma thinks you are ugly too.
So you really don't love me?
How many times do I have to tell you? I never loved you. I'm not attending your wedding, okay? I don't want to see your ugly face anymore.
Are you sure you won't regret it?
Of course not. Why would I regret it?
Okay, I will tell Chris that you're not coming.
What? Answer my call. Ella. Hey. I can't believe you kicked us out of the wedding. How could you disrespect me like that?
Weren't you the one who said you weren't going to attend? I already informed the staff when you messaged me earlier. There was no seat for you. Why did you come? You don't want to see my face anymore, right?
I could not go after hearing the truth.
About what?
Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about. You're marrying Chris, right?
Yeah?
Why didn't you tell me?
I knew you were misunderstanding something, but I know you won't listen or believe me. So I didn't say anything. Well, I have an idea why you thought Chris was Emma's boyfriend. You saw 3 of us at the shopping mall, right?
Yeah, I saw you third wheeling with them. Emma looked so happy talking to Chris. He looked like a model, and I'm pretty sure he's rich too. There's no way you could date a man like that.
Well, he was my classmate in college. We became friends by doing research together. The time that you saw us, Emma was just helping us pick furniture for the house we're living in.
Oh my god. If that's the case, why didn't you just say so from the beginning?
Because I know you won't believe me. I asked you so many times that I wanted to introduce my fiancé to you. But do you remember what you said? You told me you don't care about it, and you are embarrassed to get introduced that you're my mother. Right? Like, why are you talking about this now? You don't care about my marriage, right? Just leave me alone.
Oh, shut up. I can't believe you're making me a bad guy here. If I knew he looked good that much, I would love to meet him.
Oh, really? Just so you know, I've told Chris and his parents about how you treated me.
What?
The original plan was for me to introduce you to Chris's parents before the wedding, right? But you never came. Of course, they asked me what was going on. So, I told them everything. They know what a terrible mother you are. I don't think it's a good idea to meet them now.
What the hell? So you're just trying to make me look like a bad parent. How could you?
I just told them the truth.
You are such a liar. Ugly inside and out. I don't need an ugly daughter like you. The only daughter I love is Emma. Starting today, I am not your mother anymore. Emma, listen to me. I can't believe what Ella did to me. She went and talked about me to Chris's parents, portraying me as a terrible mother. How could she embarrass me like that? She's evil, isn't she? And on top of it, she had the audacity to kick us out of their wedding. How could she disrespect me in so many ways like this? This is just unbelievable.
Mom, I think you deserve to be kicked out from the wedding. Also, I'm the one who suggested to Ella to tell Chris's parents about you.
What?
I know what you would do if you knew about Chris. I thought it would be better to make everything clear to them. Ella just followed my advice.
Why would you do that? You're on Ella's side? I raised you all this time. I poured all my love into you, and I can't believe you betrayed me like this. How dare you?
Mom, cut it out. I know your love for me isn't genuine. I know everything.
What are you talking about? That's not true. I love you, Emma. You're my only beloved daughter. Not Ella, the ugliest woman in this world.
That's enough. You're really doing this for yourselves, aren't you?
What do you mean?
When I was in middle school, I happened to wake up in the middle of the night and overheard you talking to Dad. You said you'd marry me off to a wealthy man because I'm good looking, and then you'd depend on me in your old age. I know you tried to manipulate me from a young age. That's why you always bought me beautiful clothes and cosmetics. You even suggested I get lip filler and a boob job.
That's because
you're selfish. You only think about yourself. I know you see me as just a tool to make your future easier. You've purposely been mean to Ella since we were kids. I know you were trying to manipulate me to be on your side. But it won't work for me. I can never forgive what you did to me and to Ella. As an older sister, I tried to be a good sister for Ella. I lived my life thinking that I wanted to protect her happiness. That's why I will never be on your side.
Really?
You raised me to make it marry into wealth. You know what? I'm not going to marry for the rest of my life.
What are you talking about? You're a woman. How are you going to live without getting married? I can't believe that a beautiful woman like you is unmarried. You're wasting your life.
That's exactly what I expected you to say. I'm not wasting my life just because I'm not married. Marriage is not for me. I can be happy on my own without being tied to another person. Your mindset is really outdated, Mom. I will have my own life with my own happiness. I will never be used by you. This is my life. I make my own choices.
No, honey. You will regret it.
You're saying that because you're worried about yourself. Just don't you ever try to ruin Ella's happiness. I'll hire a lawyer or something, and I'll make sure you don't get anywhere near her.
Why do you have to go that far?
Just do us a favor and stop bothering her. Today was supposed to be her big day, and Ella insisted on having you at the wedding. That's why I invited you too. But let's be honest, I don't want you involved in her life or mine. Since you don't see Ella as your daughter, treat me the same way. Starting today, we're not family anymore.
Oh my God! How could you say that?
You raised me for your own benefit. You're too selfish to call yourself a parent.
Then who will take care of us in our old age?
That's not my responsibility. Also, I will stop sending you an allowance from now on.
Are you kidding me? I wish I never raised you if I knew you would betray me like this. It's all your fault. You've ruined our lives. We thought Ella would marry into a wealthy man and support us. Now she says she doesn't want to get married ever, and she'll stop giving us an allowance. How can we live now? Ella should be married to a wealthy man, not you. You manipulated Emma to be on your side. You're such an evil person. Why are you blaming me? Shut up! I can't believe that Emma is siding with you. I brought her into this world with all my heart, and I loved her so much. What kind of joke is it that you're marrying a man like Chris?
Look, Chris sees me for who I am, unlike you. I'm grateful for my education and morals. They've kept me grounded. If not for them, I might have ended up like you.
I don't care about that now. It's not too late. Go talk to Emma and convince her to change her mind. If you can convince Emma, I'll love you and accept you as my daughter again.
But I don't want to be loved for that reason. I'll support Emma's decision if it makes her happy. I don't need your love. Emma's given me plenty. Honestly, I don't see you as my parents anymore. Can we just stop with this nonsense?
What? Don't say that. How are you going to survive? We're broke. You don't give a damn about your own parents? You got no heart.
Since the wedding day, I haven't seen you as my parents. Also, I know that I'm not related to Dad.
What?
When I was in kindergarten, you used to bring home a man when Dad wasn't around. You must have known him for a long time because you seemed very close to him. I still remember his face. The man's face, he looked just like me.
What? How did you know?
Emma noticed that too, even when we were little. We figured it out. The reason we don't resemble each other is because I'm product of your affair with that man. I'm only half blood.
You didn't tell your father, did you?
No.
Good.
That's because I don't have solid proof yet. Emma and I are going to take a DNA test soon. I will let you know the results as soon as possible.
You don't have to do that. Why are you doing this to me?
Don't be a jerk. We're just trying to find the truth. You can't keep lying to Dad.
If Dad left me, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I'm no longer cheating on your father.
But you cheated on him. It's up to Dad what he'll do after the DNA test results come back. Me and Ella has no intention of helping you. Don't contact us or come near us ever again.
Please, I'm your mother. You should help me.
No, you're not. Goodbye.
Wait, please help me.
As it turned out, the DNA test results revealed my sister and I were only half-sisters. Once we found out the DNA test results, things took a serious turn. Mom tried to keep the truth quiet, but Dad eventually caught on, leading to their separation. With finances tight, Mom had no choice but to return to her hometown. Life didn't cut her any slack there. Her mom suffered a stroke, thrusting her into a full-time caregiving role. Caring for her mom changed her perspective. She recognized her mistakes, apologized, and though I forgave her, I kept my distance. Stepping back from my parents brought some positive changes into my life. Furthermore, our thesis, the one my husband and I were working on, received recognition and won an award, fueling my passion for making a difference in the world even more.
Hey, lend me some money. I need $5,000. Huh? What's with that cheeky attitude? Laura? That's right. Long time no see. I wonder if my ugly aunt is still going strong and is as ugly as ever. I'm the same as ever. I'm telling you, I won't lend you any money. I don't know what you're going to spend $5,000 for. It's probably going to be some bullshit again anyway. Huh? Your cute niece is asking for it. What a horrible thing for an ugly aunt to say. Don't call me that. All right, Aunt Lily. Well, okay. I don't mean to be offensive. I'm your aunt, after all. Then I'll call you Aunt Lily. You're so picky about details. You're ugly and you have a bad personality. You're really irredeemable. You should learn from me. I'm cute and have a good personality. Good personality? How can you say that? You haven't forgotten what you did 3 years ago, have you? Huh? What did I do? Stop pretending. Oh, I I remember now. Despite being an ugly bitch, you married a handsome man. I took him away from you. I'm glad I wasn't stupid enough to forget that much. But I told you at that time, I'll never forgive you. Don't ever contact me again. Did I? Yes, I did. And now you want me to give you $5,000? Do you think I'm stupid? You're so cold. It's been 3 years. Forget about the past. Your niece is in trouble. Why can't you at least help me? I don't consider you my niece. You took my husband away from me. You may have forgotten, but I'll never forget. I can't help it. It's your fault for letting your guard down. If you don't want to lose your husband, you better make sure to take good care of yourself as a woman. Just because you're married doesn't mean you can afford to be careless. A nice girl like me will take him away from you. Well, I'm grateful to you in a way. Before we had a baby, I found out my ex-husband was a man who would go for a slut like you. I couldn't believe he chose to be with you, even after he found out you like to hire escorts. I was speechless. Don't talk like that. It's natural for a man to choose a pretty girl over an ugly one. It's a miracle that an ugly woman like you was able to marry a handsome husband, even for a moment. Anyway, I won't give you any money. Don't ever contact me again. Goodbye. Oh, wait a minute. You can't abandon me that easily. You don't look like you're in any kind of trouble. You're just saying that you ran out of money to spend on escorts, aren't you? No, that's not it. I'm actually pregnant with a baby. Wow, congratulations. Aren't you surprised? Not really. Whose baby do you think it is? It's my ex-husband Harry's child, isn't it? No, it's not. Harry and I broke up a long time ago. What? You divorced already? It's not that surprising, is it? Divorces are nothing unusual nowadays. It's natural to break up when love cools off. You say cooled off so casually. You stole my husband from me and got married. I thought you loved him. You were foolish enough to steal my husband. You were cut off from all your relatives and even banned from your parents' house. And now you're divorced? Of course I liked Harry at first. But after a year together, I got bored. Bored? When we used to date without your knowing, it was fun and thrilling. But now that everyone knows about our relationship, the thrill is gone. Harry is just an ordinary guy you can find anywhere. To be honest, he was boring to be with. He had a good-looking face, though. But I found a cooler guy. You messed up my family. You're such a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I treated Harry as disposable. Instead of dumping him, I should have returned him to you. No thanks. I don't even like Harry anymore. So you have a new husband now? I'm not married yet. What? You're okay with having a baby when you're not married? I'm trying to avoid that. I'm thinking I'll have to get registered soon. My boyfriend, who is the father of my baby, he wants to marry me too. So, I want you to give me $5,000 as a congratulatory gift. I refuse. Why should I give money to someone like you? I'm not going to get involved in any congratulatory gifts or weddings or anything like that. I'm ending this thread right now. No. What? Aunt Lily, here's the thing. Huh? Who do you think fathered the child? Your escort, right? No. Escorts are for fun. If I'm going to get married, it has to be with someone who has something more to offer me. I'll give you a hint. It's the guy closest to you. Who's that? Robert. Robert? Robert, I stole your husband again. My husband? Robert, your husband, right? Robert is so cool. He's a famous painter. You know, you're doing pretty well for an ugly woman in her 30s, huh? I can't believe you got married to a super handsome artist. But he's too good for you, so I stole him. You know, Robert is not my husband. I see. You poor thing. Huh? You don't want to admit that your niece took your husband. That's why you're trying so hard to distract yourself from reality. He's really not my husband. I don't know what you're getting yourself mixed up in. You're so desperate, it's hilarious. Yes, I wanted to see you flustered like that. That's why I went to all the trouble of taking your husband away from you. What? What do you mean? I hate you so much. My mom is the eldest of 5 sisters. You're her youngest sister, and you're just 6 years older than me. We were raised like sisters. I've always hated you because you're ugly, but you always had boyfriends, and you're always being pampered by the whole extended family. You're just an old hag after all. They treated me like a little sister and always told me to learn from you. I'm such a pretty girl, but because of your presence, I wasn't adored. It was really painful. To top it all off, all my relatives sided with you. Everyone ganged up on me and kicked me out. Our relatives cut you off because you stole my husband. Even before that, they were angry at you because you played around and didn't study hard. You were yelled at for spending your parents' money on escorts since you were in college. You went to college and ate with my parents' money. What's the difference between that and my escorts? Huh? Escorts and talking to boys are part of my daily life. It's like eating and sleeping. And yet, I was the only one scolded, and you were treated so nicely. I really didn't understand, so I used my beauty as a weapon to steal your husband. I'm so stunned. So you hate me for such a stupid reason. When I saw the look of frustration on your face, I felt a sense of accomplishment. You're such a black-hearted person. I'm going to take everything from you because I hate you so much. You don't deserve to be happy. I want to get married before the baby is born. I want you to admit defeat and divorce your husband. You don't have any children yet, right? Give up on him and find another husband. You're already 34 years old. You lose your chance to get a husband if you don't move on. Oh, and don't forget the congratulatory gift of $5,000. You are telling me to divorce even though we are not married in the first place? You're being so bossy again. Let me ask you something. Why did you think he was my husband? What? Robert said so himself. Robert? He said, Lily is my wife, but her niece is prettier than her, so he said he's switching. How did you meet Robert? I met him by chance when I was out having drinks. He was there too. I was looking at him and thought he was really cool. He came up to me. I sat down next to him and we talked. And it turned out he was your husband. I was so surprised that you got married again. I was also surprised to hear that he is a handsome painter. I immediately went for him. Oh, I see. When the baby is born, I'll be the first to tell you. You don't have to call me. Don't hold back. You want to see pictures of the baby, don't you? I don't need to see them. Don't say that. It's our child. It's going to be a beautiful baby. Your ex-husband and niece are getting married. So of course, you'll give a congratulatory gift, right? In exchange, I'll send you lots of pictures. Look forward to it. Hey, have you sent the $5,000 yet? You divorced Robert, so that means you're willing to send me money, right? Huh? I don't understand a single thing you're saying. What are you talking about? You divorced your husband right away, didn't you? Thanks to that, Robert and I married immediately. That's great. Now all you have to do is wire me the money. When do you think that will be? What are you talking about? I'm not leaving my husband, and I'm not going to give you any money. Are you being stubborn like that again? Robert said you're single now. You're single because you divorced him. So you really married Robert? That's right. Don't you want to congratulate us? We're waiting for the $5,000. I don't feel like celebrating. I mean, I don't think you should be celebrating either. Huh? You may have to work hard from now on, but good luck. What do you mean? Robert's a successful, top-notch painter. He's not going to have a hard time. He's going to be a celebrity. Celebrity. If you ever need help with money, just let me know. You are divorced and hard times are ahead of you. Don't hesitate to ask us for help. Then you don't need a gift, do you? Why are you taking advantage of me? I just want to annoy you, of course. I'm going to take more money from you. You poor woman who lost her husband to me. I'm going to rip you off even more. I'm having fun just imagining it. Huh. Hey, when are you going to pay me? I gave birth already and have not received any money. Our cute little boy looks just like Robert. Congratulations on the birth. Just to be clear once again, I'm not going to give you any money. That man is not my husband. Huh? I haven't told you this for a long time because you've been doing a monologue. I have a husband and a child. Robert is not my husband. What? You already got remarried? You and Robert just got divorced. Could it be that you had a lover? If you have a child, does that mean the other person is someone with a child? No. Don't compare me to a scumbag like you. I married my current husband 1 year after Harry and I divorced. Our child is 1 year old now. You're lying. Robert is not your husband? That's what I've been saying all along. But he said you're his wife. He's in trouble, isn't he? He has a habit of telling lies. It's true that after I divorced Harry, I started going out with Robert. He was introduced to me by a friend. But we were together only for a short time and we broke up immediately. Of course, we never got married. So, you're saying I didn't steal your husband? Unfortunately, that's what it means. But why did Robert lie about you being his wife? It's a disgrace for a man to be married to such an ugly woman. Could it be because of his pride? Maybe he thought if he said he was my husband, it would give him an advantage. What do you mean? What good would it do him if he was your husband? You don't know what kind of person Robert is, do you? Huh? Robert used to work for a big IT company, T Corporation. He was fired for embezzling company money. It was all over the news, but maybe you didn't know about it. What? What's that? Ever since I've been dating him, we've never had the same values when it comes to money. It's a good thing I left him as soon as I did. I would have thought that if you married him, you would have known about it and accepted him for who he was. But you didn't know. That's a lie. There's no way Robert is a criminal. I mean, that still doesn't explain why you are not his wife. That's because I work for E Corporation, which is a major company along with T Corporation. E Corporation is the very famous cell phone carrier. Yes, that's right. Robert was fired from T Corporation for embezzlement. But if an employee of E Corporation, a bigger company, was his wife, I guess he thought it would be a good opportunity to make a name for himself. Wait, so both you and your real husband work for E Corporation? Then that means you both make a lot of money, right? Well, sort of. I think we make more than most people our age. No way. No way. I don't believe that. I was so happy thinking I'd successfully snatched him away. And now this. This is terrible. But Robert is my ex-boyfriend, so that's good. It's not good. It's boring to be with a guy you've already broken up with. Let me ask you something. If you knew Robert wasn't my husband, you wouldn't have married him? No, that's not true. Because Robert is a famous painter. It's too bad he wasn't your husband. I honestly don't want to believe that he was fired from T Corporation for embezzlement. But I'm willing to forget about that. Now he's a rich, good-looking artist. And he's very talented. He can make so much money that his salary at his previous job is nothing. That's the thing. Laura, you believe he's a famous painter? Wait, maybe that's a lie too? Bingo. Robert probably said I'm a famous painter. Laura, have you seen his paintings? Well, I've never seen any of his paintings. Then I suggest you search for his full name on the internet right now. He's so good at putting his childish and bizarre drawings on his website because no one is looking at them. And while you're at it, take a look at the online news reports from the time of the embezzlement. What? So he's not a famous painter. He's a self-proclaimed painter. He's actually a poor freelancer. A freelancer? You don't seriously think Robert is a professional painter? Because Robert spends all his time drawing pictures on his computer. Plus, even though he's called a freelancer, he just stays holed up at home. That's proof that you can make a living from painting. You can make any amount of money on the web nowadays. But if you look at Robert's website, you'll see that he hasn't sold a single painting. Maybe he can't go outside because he's afraid of meeting T Corporation employees. You think you're fine with earning some pocket money for yourself. Wait a minute. So the whole reason Robert married me was so that I could provide for him? Probably. Ask him for details. Oh no, you're terrible! Why me? If you had told me about Robert's true identity first, I wouldn't have gone after him. Even if I told you, you're going to have a baby soon. I can't tell you you shouldn't go for Robert. Besides, you married Robert because you think he's handsome, right? It's true, he's handsome. But handsome alone is not enough to make a living. I just had a baby and I can't support my husband by myself. And he has a history of being fired for embezzlement. I don't want to live with such a scumbag. I thought you were going to forget about that. You're a regular at escort clubs, so don't act all high and mighty. Why don't you just accept that Robert is a bum? I think you two are perfect for each other. I've got an idea. Lily, let's trade husbands. Huh? I'll give you Robert. Give me your husband. What? It's not fair that you and your husband both work for E Corporation. If I get a husband who works for E Corporation, it will balance things out, won't it? What nonsense. Your husband is not a thing. Don't tell me you'll trade him easily. You were so preoccupied with stealing my husband to see Robert's true nature. You chose Robert of your own free will. Now that you have a child, please be happy with Robert. That's impossible. I can't be happy with a dreamy freelancer. Then at least give me some money. I haven't received the congratulatory gift of $5,000 yet. I never said I'd give you that from the start. Well then, good luck with the baby and taking care of your husband.
Wait a minute! Lily! Lily! Don't abandon me! Help me!
After that, Laura seemed to have sought help from her parents and relatives. She was cut off from all of them for stealing my husband before, so no one could help her. Robert's parents and relatives also seemed to have cut off ties with Robert during the embezzlement case. They could rely on nobody. Moreover, after that, Robert found out about her paying for escorts, and they had a big fight. Laura makes fun of Robert's paintings, and the bond between the couple fell apart. Well, they got what they deserved, didn't they? Their 2 children are innocent of any wrongdoing, so that's my concern. There's talk of some relatives possibly taking care of the children. Those 2 people ought to take responsibility for their actions. Hey, when you get home today, don't go to your room. That's gonna be my mom and sister's room.
What?
You're gonna stay in the kitchen from now on. You have to cook anyway, so it's okay, isn't it? I'll get you a sleeping bag later.
Hey, hold on a sec. I don't get it. What's up with you all of a sudden?
My sister Ella got divorced.
Divorced?
That's right. She and my mom got kicked out of their house. That's horrible, isn't it? So I decided to take care of them.
How long are they going to stay?
What do you mean, how long?
Well, they're not going to be staying with us forever, are they? It will be easier for them to plan if they make a definite deadline first. And it would save everybody from worrying about all sorts of stuff.
What are you talking about? I'm saying my sister and mother are moving with us starting today. That's the deal.
Living together?
You should be happy about that.
Absolutely not.
It's already decided. You want poor Ella, who got divorced right after the baby was born, and mom to go out on the street?
Well, I certainly don't want that. But living with us for the rest of their lives? That's not the answer, is it?
You're surprisingly heartless, aren't you?
I don't think that's the problem here.
Anyway, I'm bringing Ella and her baby back here tonight. You'll take care of them.
Huh?
Especially since mom is 60 years old, I want you to cook her healthy food. Take her for a walk every morning and help her go places. You need to take complete care of her.
No. Wait a minute. I have a job, okay? I'm just talking to you on my lunch break. I don't have time for this.
You work from home. You can at least take care of mom in between things, can't you?
I'm already working and doing all the housework. And now I have to take care of my mother-in-law? I mean, we talked about moving in with your mother when we got married. But she was just really mean and too difficult to get along with.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you were such a selfish woman, mom had no choice but to go to my sister's house. And the result is them getting kicked out of their house. In other words, my sister got divorced because of you.
Excuse me?
So you, as a way of apologizing, have to do as much as you can to take care of my mother and sister. And of course, don't cut corners on the housework. Especially the cooking. Mom's a picky eater. You've been using your job as an excuse to cut corners and never cook any good food. Take this opportunity to learn to cook for my mother.
That means I have to take care of my mother-in-law, do the housework, and work. I won't have any time to rest at all.
You'll have to figure that on your own. It's because your lack of experience that you can't make time.
Don't you realize you're talking nonsense?
Anyway, I'm bringing Ella and the baby home, so get everything ready.
Hello, Dawn. Did you hear from my brother? Yes, I did. I heard from Andrew that you're planning to live in our house. You and your mother are moving in today, right?
No, I think he may have said something about living together. But rest assured, I don't intend to be that much of a burden on you.
Oh, is that right?
But I heard that you got divorced and got kicked out of your house, so you have nowhere to go. I guess I need to explain my situation first, right? Where do I begin? My husband and I are divorced, and it's temporary. Huh? You know that we and my mother were living together, don't you, Dawn? Yes, I do. After your father passed away, your mother was left alone and you were worried about her. I heard that's what you said. That's a lie. What? The truth is, neither my husband nor I had any intention of living with my mother. I heard that when you married my brother, that she was abusive to you. Yes. It's the same with my husband. Before we got married, my mother checked out my husband's income, his co-workers, his boss, the company, and so on. She insisted that I should stop being with such an unworthy man. But I overcame her objections and joined my husband, and we were very happy. But my mother came to our house and stayed there. Oh no. I told her to leave, but she wouldn't listen. My husband, who is also a kind man, started to say that he felt bad about kicking her out, so she moved in with us. Wow, that must have been hard. And that was the beginning of my hellish life. Every day, my mother calculated in detail when my husband came home, how much money he made, and how much overtime he worked. She yelled at him when he didn't make enough money and cursed him for not being able to leave her daughter with a more capable man. It's unpleasant just thinking about those days. Even my kind husband became exhausted and decided that it was all just too much. So I talked with my husband, and we decided to temporarily divorce to deceive my mother. We planned to move far away together and secretly remarry in a new place. So that's what it was. I was going to have my mother live alone from now on, but I didn't expect that my brother would help my mother and let her live with us. I'm sorry for getting you into this. Don't apologize. I didn't think my husband would insist on having my mother-in-law live with us either. Because I've refused to let her live with us before. He didn't listen to me at all, so it's not your fault. Thank you. But why does Andrew want you to live with us? It seems like your and Andrew's stories are basically different. About that, my brother seems to think that I'm a housewife who didn't make enough money and got divorced and lost her way. He's also mad at me for the divorce, saying that my husband kicked me and my mother out of the house. He wants to help me and my mother, so he says he'll let us live with him. But the truth is, you were a stay-at-home mom, right? You guys can't get married again right away. What are you going to do until then? My husband is giving me money to live on for the time being. So I was thinking of hiding out somewhere and living alone, but if my mother is going to live there, I can't just run away. Can I move in with you and take care of my mother? Of course I will pay for the living expenses. But we don't have enough rooms. We only have one vacant room. I've been kicked out of my room and told to sleep in the kitchen. The kitchen is outrageous. Dawn, go ahead and stay in your room. I don't mind if my mother and I share a room. Your job is working from home, right? I'll keep an eye on my mother so she doesn't disturb you, and I'll do the housework. That would be very helpful. My husband won't listen to anything I have to say. But if you ask me, I can't say no. If a deadline is set, I'm not opposed to you living with us. Let's talk about who's going to do what to make it work. Thank you very much. It really helps. Thank you too. And there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. Huh? Would you like to talk again without my brother? Would it be better without him there? Yeah, there's something on my mind, but I think it's going to be kind of hard for you to hear. I think I can guess, but anyway, okay. It's almost time, so I'll go for now. Okay, have a safe trip. Excuse me, Dawn. Are you still at the supermarket? Yeah. I'm about to go check out. Sorry, but can I get you to get me one more thing? What? Mom suddenly said she wanted strawberries. Strawberries? Do you think they sell them this time of year? They might not be in the supermarket, but I called a fruit shop in the mall and asked, and they said they had them there. so I asked them to hold them for me. I'm sorry, but could you please go pick them up? Okay, sure. I'm sorry for my mother's selfishness. I wish I could go with you and help. No problem, I drove. Besides, if I don't buy them, your mother will make a fuss again. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, it's not your fault. Thank you for keeping an eye on my mother-in-law while I was gone. Thank you too. I really appreciate it. Looks like you're fulfilling your role as a wife nicely, huh? Andrew? I heard you bought strawberries for my mother. I'm glad to see you're taking good care of my sister and mother. And you, on the other hand? Ever since my sister-in-law and mother-in-law came to live with us, you've been coming home later and later. Recently, you've been coming home in the morning. Before you know it, you won't be coming home at all. It's not my fault things got so busy at work. Anyway, I have to do it to make up for the extra mouths to feed. Ella is putting in enough money, right? Huh? There's no way she has that kind of money now. If you're going to talk back, think a little better before you say it. Don't complain when you're the one who's being fed in the first place. I work. You gonna say I'm working too? Well, let me tell you that measly salary you're making working from home is nothing to brag about. So, what then? Nothing. Hey, I got the results. How was it? It's all bad. Oh, is that so? How about on your end? My husband is already waiting for me over there. I'm ready to go whenever you want. We should move on this as soon as possible. Well, I have some formalities to take care of, so can you wait until next week? Understood. All right, I'll get busy. Hey, Dawn, where did you go? You left me signed divorce papers. Do you know what you did? Mom is very upset and furious. I'm the one who's providing for you. You're the one who should be served with a divorce. Now stop this and get the hell back here. Okay, I understand. Then I guess we're divorced after all. What? I said, I see your point. Divorce is the only way. Are you serious? You think you can live without me? Yes, in fact, I can live without you. What? Don't tell me you just noticed the divorce papers. We left that house 3 days ago. That long ago? We? Of course, with your sister. What? She was a housewife right before the divorce. She's even poorer than you, working from home for pennies on the dollar. There's no way she can leave home and live on her own. What are you talking about? Your sister moved in with her husband. Huh? Again, what are you talking about? She was abandoned by the terrible guy. It was you guys who abandoned her. Huh? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. That's not a reason for you to leave. Well, it's true the situations aren't directly related. We just timed it together. Huh? Timing? I mean, I left a thick envelope next to the divorce papers. You haven't seen it yet? The envelope was there, sure, but... That should easily explain why I left and why I want a divorce. What? What the hell? When did this happen? When did you take these pictures? Can I assume that this is a reply to the contents of the envelope? A report from a detective agency on an investigation. You requested it because you thought I was seeing another woman, didn't you? How long have you known? How long have you been aware of it? About a month before your sister came to our house. What? I mean, your sister knew about your affair too. Huh? Why? Why? You really are clueless about what's going on around you, aren't you? Clueless? What? Did you forget that your sister and I are from the same university, though we were in different grades? Well, come to think of it. Your secret lover, Brenda, was a classmate of your sister, And we were in club activities together too.
Huh? She was a notorious presence back then, and it was only a matter of time before we heard about it.
Really?
Besides, you suddenly moved your divorced sister and mother in to live with us with the pretense of needing a place to live. That's why you made me take care of them.
Oh.
You were going to let your mother boss me around all day and make me take care of her, and by putting me through all of that, divert my attention away from you. That way you thought you could cheat all you wanted. Pretty stupid idea if you ask me.
No,
You rarely came home, so you didn't know about it. With the help of your sister, your mother's bullying was largely contained. Thanks to her, I had enough presence of mind to know about your affair and to request an investigation by a detective agency. Your mother also became quiet after she found out about your affair.
Oh no. Really? My mother knows about it too? Sis, are you even human? You can't tell Dawn and Mom about my affair.
Huh? What? I'm not so low as to take the side of someone who cheated, no matter how much she's a relative of mine, right?
What is that? You yourself got divorced by your husband, lost everything and went broke, even though you went through such a hard time. Do you want your brother to go through that painful experience too?
What are you talking about? I'm remarrying my husband.
What?
Haven't you heard from Dawn? My husband and I are divorced, but it was only temporary. Mom forced us to live with her, and then she started bullying him so badly that we decided to get a divorce, trick Mom, and then remarry in a faraway place.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
You didn't think the divorce was because I was cheating?
It wasn't?
Don't compare me to someone who's so stupid he got caught cheating.
Jeez.
Just so you know, I didn't tell anyone my current address as a defense measure against Mom and you. Not even Dawn knows where I live.
What? Why would you take precautions?
Because I'm cutting all ties with you.
Cutting ties?
It's too much trouble to explain it all in detail.
What's too much trouble?
My brother is a scumbag and an idiot, and my mother is a parasite and a bully. I'm going to say bye to such a toxic family for the rest of my life after this message.
Oh, come on, sis.
Good luck taking care of your monster mother. See you later. I demanded alimony from Andrew. Both my mother-in-law and Andrew said I was cheated on because I was not a very attractive wife. Such excuses could not be accepted in court, and a divorce was granted. The alimony was paid in a lump sum from the estate of my deceased father-in-law. My mother-in-law's retirement fund was skimmed. My mother-in-law, who was getting impatient, cursed Andrew every day and told him to work harder. Finally, she was kicked out of the house. I have since moved far away and continue to work from home. I make enough money to live on my own and have no problems. I received a postcard from the airport saying that my sister-in-law and her husband had decided to flee overseas for their own safety. I hope they are living happily after that.
Sophie, it looks like you haven't sent me money for this month. What on earth is happening? You promised to send me $1,000 on the 15th of every month. Don't tell me you forgot. Ugh, damn it. I'm taking care of your little sister who I don't particularly love for just $1,000. You want me to kick her out of the house?
Please, don't do that.
Then send me the money like you told me to do.
Ashley, I'm sorry. I'll make sure to transfer the money tomorrow. I wasn't feeling well today, and I took paid leave. I slept all day.
What? That doesn't mean you can't transfer the money. It only takes a few minutes. Do you understand your position?
Of course I do. I am so grateful that you remarried my father and became a mother to me and my sister. When my father passed away 3 years ago, I was already working and living alone. So you have been taking care of my sister for me. You also take care of the house that my father left for us. I can't thank you enough.
That's right. From now on, no matter what happens, you must transfer the money on time. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
This month, since you missed the deadline, you must transfer $2,000 as a penalty. Got it?
What? $2,000? If I pay that much, I'll have almost nothing left, and I won't even be able to pay my rent.
Oh, are you going against me despite being at fault? Aren't you worried what would happen to Kathy?
Oh no, please don't harm Kathy. Actually, I've told you many times before, if you hate us so much, I'll take care of Kathy.
Huh? What a joke. You've only just started working, and how are you going to support your sister? Are you willing to put her through a tough time?
Well,
if you keep harping on about it, I'm seriously going to have to stop you. Apologize to me right now for what you said to me.
Ashley, I'm really sorry for talking so cheekily to you.
You should have said so honestly from the beginning. You and your sister are so obtuse and cocky. It's disgusting. My daughter, Julia, on the other hand, is very reasonable and cute. You should learn a little from her. And Julia, unlike you guys, is a brilliant girl. She succeeded in passing the entrance exam and is now going to a prestigious private school. You know Windsor Academy, right? It's a college prep school, so I'm in good hands now.
I think it's great that Julia passed the entrance exam. But, are you going to send her to a private school from junior high school?
Yes. You have a problem with that?
No offense, but are you sure you can afford the tuition?
Oh, I have nothing to worry about. I found Kathy's bank book in her desk drawer, so I looked at it. I was surprised to see that there was a lot more money in there than I expected. Kathy doesn't need that much money, and I'm thinking of using that money for Julia's tuition.
What? Please don't. My father made that money for Kathy. Because he knew if Kathy's going to college in the future, she's going to have to pay for it. My father worked hard to save the money for her.
Then, why don't Kathy just not go to college? Unlike my Julia, she's not very good at studying anyway. It's a waste of money, isn't it? Then Julia should use that money.
Ashley, that's not good. The deposit is in Kathy's name. Even if you're her stepmother, you're not allowed to spend that money without permission.
Then you should earn money for Julia's tuition. From now on, you must send $2,000 every month. Is that clear? If you send me $2,000 every month without missing the due date, I will not touch Kathy's money. But if you are late even for 1 day, I will immediately withdraw her money. Understood?
No way. I've only been with the company for 2 years and I don't make that much money. I can't afford to send $2,000 every month.
Huh? You're really an idiot, aren't you? If you can't make money at your current job, you should change your job or increase your working hours. Can't you even understand that? Perhaps working at a nightclub would be a quick way to make money. You're not very pretty, but you're young. You can work as a server or something. Do you want me to find you a job?
I'll take care of it myself. I can manage on my own.
Okay, then stop complaining and send me $2,000 every month starting tomorrow. Understood?
I understand.
Hey Sophie, I'm going out with my friends. I want some new clothes. I told my mom I needed clothes and she said I should ask you for them. Can you wire me $300?
What? Julia, I don't know if your mother told you this, but I send her $2,000 every month. That's a lot of money. Sending you $300 on top of that is just not possible.
What? You think you can stand against me? Unlike you, I'm an excellent student. I got into a famous school and I have a promising future. I'm not like you, a high school dropout. Julia, you can't talk to me like that. When I was in high school, my father got sick. I decided to support him, and that's why I dropped out of school.
Don't give me excuses. You didn't even have the brains to get into college anyway, and blaming it on your dead father is disgusting.
That's not what I'm doing.
Besides, I think you should be more grateful to me for taking care of that girl.
You mean Kathy?
That's right. I'm the only child of Mommy, you know. But Mom's so kind that she doesn't kick Kathy out since Kathy's parents are gone. You should be more grateful.
Well, you call Kathy that girl. It doesn't sound like you're taking good care of her. Besides, Kathy's older than you, so it's not like she needs to be taken care of by you.
Oh, shut up. She is such a failure.
She goes to a mediocre public school and I go to a prestigious private school.
We live in a totally different world.
It's not like you're a failure if you don't go to prestigious private school. There are many people who are doing well in public schools too.
Shut up already. You sisters really irritate me when I talk to you. I told you to shut up. All you have to do is shut up and wire me $300. I'll be mean to that girl if you don't.
Oh no.
If you don't want that, just send the money.
Okay, I'll transfer the money first thing tomorrow morning.
Sophie, this month's money hasn't been transferred again. What on earth are you doing? I've been telling you for a long time that you must meet deadlines. Have you forgotten how much you owe me for bringing you up? As punishment for being late again, send me an extra $1,000.
I don't owe you anything. You're earning my resentment instead.
Excuse me? Do you know what's going to happen to you for talking so cheekily? You don't care what happens to Kathy?
You and your daughter? You took Kathy like a hostage, threatening me, begging for money. Do you have any shame?
Begging? I'm just getting the money I need to raise your sister.
No. Kathy is attending college on a scholarship. She pays for everything she needs with her part-time job. The only money Kathy is costing you is at most money for food and utilities, isn't it? It shouldn't cost $2,000.
Ugh, I am so mad. Sophie, aren't you worried about your sister? I really feel sorry for Kathy. You don't even know how to talk to your superiors. Kathy's been punished for having a bratty sister like you.
Kathy will never go back to that house again.
What?
She's going to live in the new house I bought for her.
Huh? You bought a house? Of course it's impossible with the money you've been sending me and your cheap salary. Don't be so silly.
Actually, I'm going to get $300,000 very soon.
Huh?
And you will no longer be able to live in that house. So, please leave now.
What? What do you mean?
You still don't understand? I put the house you guys are living in on the market and it sold for $300,000. Please leave by the end of this week.
What? You put my house on the market? That can't be allowed.
What are you talking about? That house is mine. I inherited from my father. It's my house.
That's not possible. How is it possible for a brat like you to inherit a house?
You might think I'm a brat, but my father loved us so much. Besides, you inherited a large deposit, didn't you? And you think you inherited the house too? Such an audacity.
Did you know that a house is subject to property tax? Have you ever paid property tax? No, right? Because I paid them.
Well, I've never paid them, but we're the ones who are living in the house. You can't just sell it without our permission.
No. I've let you live there for free for all this time. You should be thanking me. You were saying,
I'm raising Kathy, so you should be grateful.
well, I've never asked you to do that. And moreover, you're living in my house for free.
What? It's true that I raised her.
Kathy told me everything. The cooking, the laundry, even the cleaning. You put all the responsibility on Kathy alone. I heard that you and Julia never helped with any of it. On top of that, even though I told you not to do it, you took the money my father left for Kathy and used it without permission. Now, how can you say that you raised her?
It costs money for Julia. It can't be helped.
Then it should cost Kathy money too, right? They're the same age, you know.
It's only natural that the child related by blood is more beloved than the stepdaughter. A little favoritism is something that can't be helped.
A little? You think it's little? How can you say that? Well, I got Kathy's money back.
What? What do you mean?
You didn't realize it yet, huh? I knew you didn't care much about it.
What are you talking about?
I sold your designer bags, accessories, and clothes. Then I got about the same amount as Kathy's deposit that was stolen by you. Kathy is a smart girl, so she seized an opportunity to sell your stuff little by little.
What? Doing that without my permission? It's a crime.
What is? All of your stuff were bought with the money I sent you, right? What's wrong with taking back my money? And if you call it a crime, then what about you? I think it's more of a crime to withdraw Kathy's money and use it without her permission, don't you think?
That's...
I've been preparing for 5 years to get back at you.
Get back at me?
I think I've only been late once before in sending you money. Do you remember that time?
How could I remember something that happened 5 years ago?
The perpetrator doesn't remember, does she?
What? I'm the perpetrator?
Who else could it be? Of course it's you. I always remember this time. I told you I wasn't feeling well. I was just 1 day late in sending money to you. I was still under 18 years of age and making a little money, and you demanded that I send you $2,000, double the usual amount. I will never forget that. From that time on, I wanted to be a full-fledged person. I've decided to earn a lot of money and protect Kathy. I worked hard all my life to get back at you. I've achieved a certification and changed jobs. Now, I earn about 3 times as much as I did back then. While working hard, I was also looking for a buyer for my parents' house. I was really busy every day, and before I knew it, 5 years had passed. I know I gave Kathy a hard time. From now on, I will protect her. Up until now, you've been dependent on my remittances and Kathy's housework. I'm sure you've been living a comfortable life relying on us. How are you going to live from now on? You don't have a house, you don't have a job, and I'm no longer sending you money. I'm sure you'll be living in poverty all at once.
Oh no, I'm relying on you to send me money, so I barely have any savings. Hey, tell me where you're moving to. Your new place is beautiful, isn't it? Julia and I will live there too. Let's all live together as a happy family.
A happy family? What a joke. You never once thought of me and Kathy as a family. You're just going to depend on my money again. And you're just trying to get Kathy to do the housework again, aren't you? It's so obvious.
That's not true. From now on, Julia and I will both do our chores properly. I'll even find a job. So please. I haven't worked for decades, so I don't think I can suddenly find a job. If we didn't have a place to live on top of that, we wouldn't be able to make a living.
So what? It has nothing to do with us, does it? We're not family. We're strangers.
Oh no. Don't say coldly that we are not family, or that we are strangers. I am your mother, and Julia is your pretty little sister.
Can you not act like a mother just at a time like this? My mother is in heaven. She's my only mother. Even Julia is copying you, insulting us, begging us for money. How can I think of such a person as my sister? You've been holding Kathy hostage and threatening me. I will never forgive you.
I'm really sorry. I apologize for everything I've done. Will you please forgive me?
Ashley, you're too old to think you can get forgiveness just by apologizing. You're taking the world too lightly. Oh, by the way, about your beloved Julia. She's not the nice girl you think she is.
Huh?
She's a repeat shoplifter.
My Julia? That can't be true. Don't talk nonsense.
Let's see if you believe me when you see this. Sending a video.
Oh no. Julia.
It was Kathy who noticed. It was also Kathy who took the video. Julia probably thinks she wouldn't get caught, so she keeps shoplifting. Kathy saw it 3 times and took the video, so who knows how often Julia's been doing this. I'll send the videos to Julia's school. You went to the trouble of paying high tuition to send her to a private school in order to get her into college. But too bad, Julia will probably be expelled from school. Her school is famous for its strict rules. Well, it's a good thing, isn't it? You're going to have to live in poverty from now on. You can't afford to send Julia to college.
Why are you going this far? It's just too much.
I told you, I've been preparing for a long time to get back at you. Besides, you treated us like slaves. How can you say something like this is too much? I told you I would never forgive you, didn't I?
I'm sorry, I really am. Please don't do this.
If you would never try to do anything to us, then we will never contact you again. But if you try to get close to us or harass us in any way, we will pay you back double or more. Just keep that in mind.
I understand. We won't come near you anymore, and we won't do anything to you. So please, forgive me.
Did you hear what I said? I will never forgive you. Well then, goodbye. Julia was eventually kicked out from her school. She lost money and a place to live, and eventually left her mother without hesitation. She disappeared, and no one knows where she went. Ashley, who had been unemployed for a long time and had no savings, could not afford to rent a house, of course. So she got a live-in job at a hotel. She is being yelled at every day, but she manages to get by. How did I know about this? My friend's family told me that they were surprised to see my mother working there. My friend showed me the picture she took of Ashley. Ashley had a careworn look, and I couldn't recognize her for a moment. As for me, I live happily with Kathy every day. Of course, we cooperate with each other in housework, and we will continue to support each other.
Ava, I'm sorry.
Henry, what's up?
Looks like I can't make it home on time today.
Oh, on our wedding anniversary, huh?
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
We've been arguing lately, right? So I thought dinner at our special place would be nice. I made a reservation for 7:30. Wine, candles, and music.
Oh, and that music.
Yeah, you know they take requests there.
Oh, Ava, I'm so sorry. You were trying to surprise me.
There's still about 2 hours, right? Think you can make it? Busy, huh?
I'm sorry.
It's work. Don't worry about it. You've been doing a lot of field work lately, right?
Huh? Did I say that?
Yeah. You've said a few times that you don't need lunch because of your irregular schedule.
Oh, right. The lunch boxes. Your lunch boxes are the best. Restaurant food is good, but your cooking gives me energy. Hey, can I get one tomorrow or the day after? And this weekend, let's do lunch at that place.
Sure. Today's dinner would be a waste, so maybe I'll ask someone to go.
You're going out?
Yeah, is that okay?
Sure, it'd be a waste, but since we're having lunch there together, I'd like to share that moment with you.
Really?
Yeah, if you're up for it. I'll order your favorite sushi for delivery. Wait for me at home?
Really? That's okay?
Of course. You said you've got some shows you have to catch up on, right? Watch them while you relax. I'll even call the restaurant.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Hey, tell me this isn't real. I got some weird mail. It said, important document, so I thought it was a bill, but it's not. Hey, text me back. I need to ask you something.
What's up, Ava? I'm at work. Why are you blowing up my phone? You know I can't take calls at the office.
At work? At the office? Really?
Yeah, obviously. It's a weekday.
But how?
It's a weekday. I left home saying off to work, like always.
Yeah, but...
My phone's blowing up, and this is what it's about? I thought it was an emergency.
You really are at work right now, right?
Yes, I'm really at the office. You know I'm busy.
But...
I'm making materials for an upcoming meeting. If you're bored at home, why not go out?
What do you mean by bored?
Anyway, I'll hear you out when I get home. Can't now.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Brad. Long time no see. Got a minute? I wanted to ask you something, unless you're still at work?
Ava, it's been a year since the reunion. Is this about another one?
Nope, I wish. Actually, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up?
Is work okay? I heard your company's been tough.
Really? It's the opposite. I've been leaving on time every day. I'm more worried about my paycheck being too low without overtime.
Oh, I guess it depends on the department.
Anyway, I'm all ears.
Thanks. It's about my husband. He joined your company a few years ago.
No way! You should have told me.
When I asked my husband, he said he didn't know if it was a different department, and it's a big company, right? Yeah, and you're my ex, so I figured no contact was best.
High school exes, come on! But why ask me if there's no contact?
I got mail today.
Wait, your last name?
What?
Is his name Henry?
Yeah. Do you know anything?
Even if there's no direct contact.
Is there anything you know?
Well, today at work, there was talk about a woman calling, claiming to be someone's wife.
That was me. Is Brad the office gossip or something? Don't tell me he's being bullied.
No way. My company's pretty clean.
Huh?
His presence is proof, in a way.
What do you mean? Sorry for calling like this. They couldn't confirm me as his wife over the phone. They didn't tell me any details. That's tough over the phone. I'm planning to visit officially, but first, I need to know.
Was Henry really fired?
HR keeps that stuff confidential, but...
This is about my future.
Keep this between us, okay?
Of course.
Yes, he was fired. That mail was the notice, right?
Yeah, fired. I work from home a lot, so I got it. I opened it by mistake. But why? He's honest and hardworking.
Honest? To be straight, he doesn't show up most of the days.
But he went every day.
For about a month and a half, he's been a no-show. They tried his home number, the emergency contact.
My cell is his emergency contact, and I got nothing.
Maybe he changed it without telling you.
I see. This morning, he left at his usual time. When I messaged about the notice, he said he was going into a meeting.
Is he hiding it? Or does he not know yet?
I didn't bring it up when he came home, so I was being played.
Hey!
Why would he do that? Depression, maybe? Too hard to go to work but can't tell his wife?
You really believe in him? Hey, remember, this stays between us.
I promise. What is it?
There's a woman from work who got fired with him.
What?
Her name is Gianna. Multiple people saw those two sneaking into hotels during work hours, claiming outside sales. Once they were caught, both stopped showing up. Eventually fired.
I can't believe this is happening.
That's all I know. Sorry it's such bad news.
No, I'm sorry for making you tell me.
It's not your fault. Don't beat yourself up. I'm here if you need to vent. Just keep your cool, okay?
I know. I'll investigate everything first.
Man, your husband really took advantage of you.
Huh?
Hey, no need to worry. I'll help when I can.
Thank you. So, what's the plan for today?
I'm working now. Talk later. It'll be a late night. I'm swamped.
Oh, overtime? What about your promise?
Huh? Oh, right. I said we'd eat together tonight. Yeah, it's looking tough. Sorry.
That's a shame.
I'll grab something quick, so don't wait up. I don't know when I'll be back. Feel free to sleep.
Got it. You really do have a lot of overtime.
Really? It's normal. This time every year is our busy season.
I see.
Yeah. All right, back to work.
How long do you plan to keep up this charade? I'm curious.
Huh? What?
I wonder how long your money will last. What's happening to my share of your salary?
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. I sent too many messages while you're busy. My bad.
No. What was that just now?
You're busy with your mistress, right?
What?
It's okay. Let's wrap this up quick. Won't your girlfriend be mad that you're constantly texting your ex-wife from your motel?
Huh? Ex-wife?
I'm filing the divorce papers soon, so not yet. Almost ex-wife.
What the hell are you saying? What's going on? Hey, don't mess with me. Ava, where are you? I came back to talk about earlier. Hey, answer me. What's going on with this house?
Oh, you're back?
Everything's gone. I thought we were robbed.
Robbed? We don't even have furnitures. What are they gonna rob from us? Some robber with a serious grudge, huh?
Don't mock me.
Right. Let's drop the act.
Act? I'm here about our talk. You filed for divorce without my consent? That's not allowed. Even if you did, doing it without me is illegal.
You don't remember? We both filled it out after you kept accusing me. It was next to our picture in the living room for a while.
No way.
You said, if you find out I'm cheating, we're divorcing.
Wasn't that scrapped?
I kept it just in case. I filed the form you made me sign, so it's all legal.
Seriously? That form?
I asked you back then if it'd be valid if you cheated too. Don't worry, it was accepted. We both needed insurance.
That's harsh. I made you sign that 2 years ago when I thought you were cheating.
I wasn't. I denied it and there was no proof.
Then why were you working so much overtime and being cold to me? It made me think you were cheating.
My actions increased without explanation, and you got anxious because you were cheating.
What?
People project their guilt. 2 years. Time flies. You were cheating back then, right? I knew. I hired a detective.
What?
Based on their findings, I was about to confront you while you made me sign those papers. But your mom suddenly passed away. I hesitated to pile on, and I couldn't move, thinking of your dad who just lost his wife.
You visited him a lot. I thought you'd reflected and were devoted to family. Men's cheating is just a fling. Women's is serious, they say.
It seemed you'd broken up with your mistress, so I decided to wait. But 2 years later, this mess.
Is that why there's no stuff in the house?
Of course. We're divorced. I can't live with you and I never want to see your face again. Cancel the lease on this apartment soon. You can't afford the rent anyway.
I can. Wait. Where's your proof I cheated? Last time was last time. This time is this time.
There's a lot. But what I can't forgive most is the restaurant.
Restaurant?
The one I booked for our anniversary. Did you think I wouldn't find out? You think I'm that stupid?
What are you talking about?
On our anniversary, you had $15 sushi delivered to keep me home, while you didn't cancel and spent $100 on 2 courses with your mistress.
How do you know that?
They had a raffle. I got a DM. Thanks, ma'am. Come again with your husband.
They messaged you.
Your cover-up was sloppy.
But that's just hearsay. No photos or proof. Anyone can say anything.
True. It's enough to gut me. But I know I need solid proof.
Exactly. You should know better.
You haven't realized yet?
What?
You and Gianna were fired.
Huh?
The notice came while I was working from home. I checked, and the company found out you were holing up in hotels with Gianna during work hours. You both started skipping work, resulting in termination. Well, that's fair that you two got fired.
So that's how they found out. That company sucks.
They investigated thoroughly. You thought it would get you in trouble if I find out, so you changed your emergency contact to our home phone to avoid me. But not listening properly to your wife backfired.
I never heard about your remote work.
You nodded while on your phone, probably chatting with your mistress.
Really?
Anyway, we're divorced. I'm preparing to sue you and Gianna for damages, so be ready.
Wait.
What?
Can you let the damages slide? I have no savings.
I'm just asserting my rights as a cheated party.
But damages are hundreds of thousands, right? I've been fired. Job hunting will be tough. I need to save.
The consequences of your actions. You knew what would happen if you get caught.
Well...
And it's the second time. You think I'd forgive you with such a lame excuse?
But, you know, empathy?
I kept it to myself last time.
Well, you forgave me once.
I didn't forgive you. I was observing. Then you even skip work to stay in hotels. Almost daily too. You think I'd be okay after knowing that? Forgive you?
You seemed normal until this morning.
I was vomiting repeatedly out of your sight, suffering from insomnia.
What?
A friend who knew came to check on me. She saw my pale, wobbly state and yelled, "Just divorce him already." A friend I rarely see noticed what my daily scene husband didn't. I have solid evidence and I'm mentally tired from this. I asked my friend to help me out with the divorce papers this morning.
I'm sorry. Let's talk face to face one more time.
Never.
Just one last time, please. Please talk to me.
I never want to see you again. I said that earlier, right?
That's harsh.
The moment I was alone, I felt strangely refreshed. I was so relieved. I slept like a baby until your text message. Seeing your face now, I don't know what I'd do.
But it's not just about us. Marriage or divorce.
I've told your dad everything. Go back to your family. Crash at your mistress's place. Do whatever.
Ava, please.
Now, I don't want to talk anymore. Goodbye. A friend contacted me about Henry causing a scene in front of his old company. He was shouting that his sudden termination was unfair and that he should have received earlier warnings. Apparently, he couldn't find any work after job hunting and wanted to pick a fight with the company that fired him. He was desperate for any job, even as a subcontractor. His scheme only got him arrested for business obstruction when they called the police. Now that he has a criminal record, making job hunting even harder. His mistress got fed up and dumped him. At his wit's end, he went to my parents' house, saying he realized what he'd lost and begged them to take his side. I'd already told them about the divorce and why, so they naturally said I wasn't there and chased him off. I'm actually taking a break at my uncle's in the next town. Next, he stormed my workplace, but most employees were remote. The CEO and security guard who happened to be there kicked him out. Henry went back to his parents' house and is under his father's watch. He's being severely scolded for letting me go, berated daily about taking responsibility. Through my lawyer, I'm firmly demanding maximum compensation. However, both he and his mistress splurged on daily hotel stays, leaving their accounts empty. Whether they end up in poverty or struggle, it's not my concern. They'll have to borrow money and pay me back properly. Thankfully, both sets of parents are decent people. They're on my side, which helped resolve things quickly. As for me, I'm diving deeper into work while using the compensation to leisurely search for a home that suits me. Since I mostly work remotely, I'm considering living in a trendy hotel to work. It's all the rage these days. Now that I've found clarity, I want to focus only on moving forward.
Hazel, got a minute? I'm at the hospital, and Dad's condition has gotten much worse. The doctor says he might not have much time left. Can you come to the hospital as soon as possible?
I'm really busy today.
Busy? You're not even working.
Just because I'm not working doesn't mean I don't have things to do.
Besides, critical condition? That's so dramatic. It's Dad we're talking about. He'll bounce back like always. But this time, it really does seem serious. I'm here every day so I can tell he's getting weaker.
You just worry too much, don't you? I'm busy, so I'm leaving this to you.
He's our only father. Why won't you come?
As the eldest daughter, it's your job to take care of him.
Mom hardly ever visits either. Everyone's so cold.
Everyone's busy. What do you expect? Do you even understand your position? You're adopted. Dad raised you despite not being blood related. The least you can do is take care of him properly as a way to repay him.
But I'm the one juggling work and taking care of Dad alone. Even today, I'm using my lunch break to be at the hospital. The least you could do is visit him.
No way. Not today. I'll come running if things get really bad.
Fine, whatever.
Sis, I just saw you at the funeral home. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? It's my father's funeral. Of course I'm here.
I didn't invite you to Dad's funeral.
What?
You were so shameless yesterday at the wake, acting like family. It's embarrassing to have you around.
Acting like family? I am Dad's daughter. It's natural I'd want to properly say goodbye.
Family? You're not even blood related.
Huh?
You seem confused. Did you know how inappropriate it is for an adoptee to sit in the family section?
But I've been by Dad's side, caring for him nonstop since he fell ill. I have every right to be at his funeral. That is so unfair.
Of course you took care of him. You're adopted and owe him big time. But there are lots of relatives and Dad's business associates here. It's embarrassing to have you, an adopted kid, sitting front and center. I call you sis for convenience, but that's just formality. Truth is, I've always called you that piece of shit in my mind. Funny, right?
That's too cruel.
Well, your very existence irritates me. But I'm the heiress of a corporate dynasty, so I can't use such language. So honestly, I call you sis as a sort of penalty game. You should be grateful.
Hazel.
Don't strut around at Dad's funeral like you're his daughter. Dad had a soft spot for you, but I, his true blood daughter, won't be. Adopted kids are just outsiders in the end. Get it?
Even if you say that, Dad raised me and treated me as his own child. I don't think I am an outsider.
Just get out of this funeral home. You're making me sick. Dad can't rest in peace with a stranger like you around.
But
your very presence here is a mistake. So disappear. Don't cause our family any more trouble.
But you know what, Hazel? He thought of me like a real daughter. That much I know for sure.
That's just you taking advantage of Dad's kindness. You're not family, not anything. Now that you understand, disappear from our sight right now. Don't force me to kick you out.
Layla, this is unbelievable. Are you hurt?
Oh, Paul, I'm fine. I just need to change.
Someone saw Hazel dump a bucket of water on you and told me right away. I can't believe this happened. Where are you now?
I'm at the rental clothing store partnered with a funeral home. It's just around the corner.
Good. They'll lend you a black dress? You can't attend the funeral soaking wet. I wonder what on earth Hazel was thinking.
I almost had a heart attack. The funeral director saw her douse me and brought me here immediately. I'm glad I'm not her.
I'm relieved you're safe, but that was truly awful.
She came out of nowhere with a bucket and just threw water on me. I was so shocked by the cold, I couldn't move.
She dumped it on your head, right?
Yes, so my makeup's ruined too. Oh, and I'm thinking of borrowing a wig and glasses.
Wig and glasses? Why?
I thought I'd disguise myself a bit and sit quietly at the edge of the family section.
What's that about? You have every right to be there proudly. What are you saying?
But I'm scared Hazel might do something else.
I'll stick by your side the whole time. Even Hazel won't try anything with me there.
Oh, but...
Don't worry. I'm your fiancé. I've been approved to sit in the family section, so there's no issue. You can sit there proudly, too.
I just hope she doesn't pull anything else.
I told you not to worry. I'll keep an eye on her. Besides, with so many people around, even she'll have to behave. So go back to the funeral home without worry and properly say goodbye to your father. You have that right.
Paul, thank you so much. It's really reassuring to know you're here.
It's a man's duty to protect his fiancée. I'll be waiting for you to change and come back.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Hey, what was that yesterday?
Oh? What's wrong?
I dumped water on you so you couldn't attend the funeral. But you changed and waltzed right back in and sat boldly in the family section.
Thanks to Paul, I was able to properly say goodbye to Dad.
Why was Paul glued to your side the whole time? Him sitting in the family section is weird.
Because he is my fiancé. He had everyone's approval to sit there.
You seem confused. He should really be my fiancé, you know? Get it?
Why?
Because whoever marries Dad's only daughter, me, becomes the successor to his company. Mom says so. Besides, he's too good for an adopted outsider like you.
Wait, are you saying Paul is set to be the next CEO?
Obviously. Isn't he the most talented at Dad's company?
Well,
something went wrong and you got engaged to him. Actually, it should have been me. It's a good opportunity, so hand him over.
I think you're misunderstanding something. The CEO position and our engagement are totally unrelated.
Shut up. Oh yeah, Mom has a message for you. And I quote, "Don't think you, a stranger, have the right to inherit."
Does that mean I should renounce it?
Exactly. I agree.
I don't think this is the right time to discuss this right after the funeral.
Why not? Inheritance is important.
The lawyer hasn't revealed the will yet. We should check its contents first. That response won't cut it. They're having meetings about the next CEO considering Dad's wishes. You shouldn't say or do anything now.
I don't get all that complex stuff, but I'm taking Paul. He's perfect for CEO, and marrying me will make everything work out.
No, see?
With a CEO position at stake, he will definitely choose me, the real heiress, over an outsider like you. Our marriage makes total sense. You're adopted. You're an outsider. So you have no right to the inheritance. And I'm taking Paul too.
You're right. We are strangers.
You got it. Sis, you're totally screwed. Serves you right. Now that Dad's gone, I'm cutting ties with you.
Well, I don't mind cutting ties with you, but Paul isn't going to be the next CEO.
Huh?
Why do you think he would be? It's been settled since Dad was alive that he won't be the next CEO.
What? What are you saying?
He's not in that position.
I don't get it. Whatever. Paul and I getting engaged is something Mom and I decided. See ya. Hey, Paul, do you have a moment?
Hazel? What's up?
Looks like you were sitting next to my sister at Dad's funeral yesterday. But from now on, you'll be by my side, okay?
Huh?
From today, I'm your fiancé, so please take care of me.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm saying as of today, we're engaged. Aren't you happy? I'm Dad's true daughter, a real corporate heiress.
My fiancée is your sister Layla.
Oh, that's not going to happen. It's been decided, so don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
Sorry it's a bit confusing, but it seems Dad made some mistakes. You were actually supposed to be engaged to me, the real corporate heiress. So let's correct this here. Let's get engaged.
That reason has absolutely nothing to do with my marriage. Besides, I'm marrying Layla because I love her.
But Dad's huge inheritance is coming in soon. Plus, if you don't marry me, the CEO position...
I don't understand what you mean.
Huh? Why are you saying that? Everything would work out if you married me.
No matter what you say, my fiancée is Layla. I love her, and I have no intention of marrying anyone else.
Huh?
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait. Hey, sis. This doesn't make sense. Wasn't Pa supposed to be the next CEO? This is totally different.
Hazel, calm down a bit.
How can I calm down? Why are you becoming CEO? This is absolutely ridiculous. What kind of dirty tricks did you use?
You've got it all wrong. Can you cool down and listen?
Huh? What am I misconceiving? How can you become CEO? You're adopted.
I want to clear things up. Can I explain properly?
Try if you can, but I'll never accept it.
Okay, first, let's talk about why I was adopted into this family.
Because Mom and Dad couldn't have kids, right? After they adopted you, I was born miraculously. That's how it all started, right?
The part about struggling to have kids is right, but the rest isn't.
Huh?
I'm not sure how much you know, but I'm actually Dad's niece by blood.
What? Niece? I've never heard that.
I'm the daughter of Dad's older sister. That sister and her husband, my real parents, died suddenly in an accident. So Dad took me in and adopted me. That's what I've been told. I was surprised at first, too.
No way. I never knew any of that happened.
Now, about the next CEO. Dad's company is run on pure meritocracy. Me becoming the next CEO after being blood related to the previous one is just a coincidence. My name was among the CEO candidates. And thankfully, my daily efforts were recognized.
What? No way. Then what about Paul? What about him? Wasn't he a CEO candidate too?
I've been dating him since college and thought it was about time to get married, so we got engaged. Our marriage has nothing to do with the company.
Lie. I can't believe it. But I've heard he's great at his job. At least wasn't he one of the CEO candidates?
I need to correct that misconception too. He isn't even our employee, so there's no way he could be a CEO candidate. He works at a different company.
No way!
Well, that's it. I've got a lot to learn before taking over as CEO, so I'm quite busy. See you.
No, wait! This is also different from what I thought. Why? Sis, I absolutely cannot accept that will. Maybe it's a fake will. There's no way Dad wrote that, right?
Unfortunately, it's real.
I can't believe it. Only you can inherit Dad's estate? Why do Mom and I only get the statutory portion?
It's as stated in the will. It reflects Dad's wishes.
And to think even the house we've been living in under Dad's name becomes yours?
Hazel, on paper you're Dad's child. But the truth is, you're a daughter born from Mom's affair, with absolutely no blood relation to Dad. I was shocked to learn this from the will too. Apparently there's solid proof that you're not his child. I'm surprised Dad gathered that evidence.
No! How could this be? I believed I was Dad's real child.
Dad must have had a lot of complicated feelings and inner conflicts. If he wanted, he could have divorced Mom for adultery. He might even have abandoned you.
Don't say such cruel things.
That's not the only reason Dad didn't leave you an inheritance.
Huh?
Dad knew that you and Mom were being mean to me.
What? He knew? I thought Dad was too busy with work to pay attention to us.
Also, Mom's cheating habit never stopped. That's another factor. Dad warned her many times, but she didn't listen. I think that painful struggle led to his decision in the will. Try to understand how much Dad was suffering. So, I'll follow Dad's will. I think this is the best way.
No, this can't be. Pa, please, help me.
What's this all of a sudden?
Marry me.
Excuse me?
Come on, it's a good idea, right?
No, I told you the other day, didn't I? I have no intention of marrying anyone but Layla.
But I've had such a tragic life.
Oh, you mean finding out you're the child of the man your mom cheated with? That must be really tough.
It is. I never wanted this, but I was forced into this situation against my will. Yeah, it's a real tragedy. Plus, because of my sister, I can't get the inheritance. It's all because she's in the way.
She has nothing to do with this. She hasn't done anything wrong.
But if she weren't around, I'd be the only real daughter, at least on paper. As a legal heir, Mom and I would have gotten the inheritance. With that inheritance, our lives would have been so much easier.
Have you realized how awful the things you're saying are?
Huh? What do you mean?
Sure, inheritance has deadlines, and it needs to be handled systematically, but someone just passed away. While everyone's praying for the deceased soul, each with their own thoughts, to see the wife and daughter in the midst of it all, buzzing about inheritance, it's just utterly uncomfortable.
Pa, I didn't mean...
You want to say you didn't mean it that way, but you're basically calling yourself classless, which makes it even worse.
Pa!
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Please, listen to me. We're really in trouble.
There's nothing more to discuss. Goodbye.
My sister and mother, who were counting on Dad's inheritance, were pretty shaken when they learned they'd only get the statutory portion. Apparently, they'd been spending lavishly, buying up designer brands without even working, and had zero savings. Since I inherited the house they were living in, their pride took a hit, and they packed up and left. I thought they'd be fine since they still got a good chunk of change, but turns out they were both deep in debt. The entire statutory portion vanished into debt repayment. Now they're just scraping by with live-in jobs they finally found. As for me, I'm swamped with the unfamiliar role of CEO. But I'm really grateful to have my husband, Paul. He's sharing the household duties and giving me emotional support. Going forward, we want to work together as a couple and build a happy home.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.